Hey everybody, welcome back. We took a long break there during the Christmas holidays. I hope you had a wonderful experience with your family and your friends. And for kids, I hope you got everything you wanted. Well, we're going to continue on with our stories on Jesus and our little one-liners that we find in the Bible. And I've got a question for you. Have you ever saw your children doing something or caught them doing something that reminds you of yourself? I'll give you a quick example. My children were getting ready to go to Grandma's house a couple days back, and they were packing the car up. And I figured, well, let me go out there and organize the trunk, because I know that, packing the trunk up, kids just throw things in the back. Well, to my surprise, I walk out there, and my kids had packed the trunk neatly and orderly and about as expeditiously as I would have. And I was taken back by it. And another time, I remember one day my wife was out of town or whatnot, and we were going somewhere, me and the children. And my daughter had packed up lunch bags or little snack bags or whatnot, for everybody, just like my wife would have. And I thought, wow, that's interesting. And I realized, looking back now, that the kids only do what we do. In John chapter 5, verse 19, Jesus says, very, very truly I tell you, the Son can do nothing by himself. He can do only what he sees his Father doing, because whatever the Father does, the Son also does. And to put that in a more practical sense in our spirituality and our relationship with God, we can't go out there and invent our own version of Christianity. We can't go out there and expect to know everything and do everything that God does without having a relationship with Him. When we say, I only see what the Father does, it means more of a relationship in terms of being with Him. I can only do what the Father does if I'm with the Father. So the closer you are to God, the more you act like Him. And in the terms of Jesus, we think of him kind of as this superhero type person that operated alone, when in all reality, Jesus only did what God was teaching him to do. And he depended on that relationship with his Father in order to remain perfect and be able to witness and to testify and to teach the good news. So how important is it for us to remain close to the Father then? If I want my children clean their rooms, well, I could either yell at them and berate them and punish them until they do it, or they could just go down to my room and see how clean it is. And see, God gives us that perfect example. He gives us the Holy Spirit. So the closer we are to the Holy Spirit, the closer He is to us, the more we can act like Him naturally. We won't have to force it. So today, take a look at yourself. New Year's is coming up. I know you're trying to set some goals, some of you. I know you might be thinking about how to live a better life next year. Why don't you start by doing this? Take a look what the Father's already doing and see if that's what He wants you to be doing. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great Monday morning.